No. No. Busy. How many times do I have to argue with you in the beginning of a stream? No. 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 Well, do you promise to do it like really, really good? Like this has to be the best magical curse ever. Promise? You're not gonna suck, right? I guess that means, okay, get to it. Biscuit, get on the drums, dummy. I can't call you a dummy anymore. What happened to your feelings? You used to be a tough guy. Whatever. Call him a dummy anymore. People's feelings are hurt way too often. You'll hurt my feelings, UNIRock. You'll hurt my feelings, UNIRock. Come on, dude. Started. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my time? Come on, man. You're better than this. that there? That doesn't make sense. You don't make sense. I don't know what you're doing, Busy. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Busy. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you've been chatting. I have to turn on members only mode. I'll explain in a minute. And I never do this. I only have to do it a couple times a month. I don't like excluding people, but I have to hook my paid members up. So, I had to make a hard decision today. Yeah, I play that funky music, you piece of bread. It's not racist. Bread is not a race. That'd be like your species. It'd be like you getting mad at me for saying that you're a cat. It's not hate speech by admitting that you're a piece of bread. Whatever. Okay. I apologize for turning on member only mode. I don't like doing that to you guys, but I gotta reward my members, man. We gotta have a stream with the members. So what's a member? Some of you guys may not know. Some YouTube channels, the ones of us that George Soros pays. George Soros paid me to be a YouTuber. It's a joke. If you can't take a joke, then what are you doing with your life? Go out and live a little. Go do something fun with your time. Take a trip. Go to Hawaii. Okay. So, if you join my channel, it's next to the subscribe button. You can join it. Oh, God. No. No. What are you doing? You don't do that. Piece of junk. Anyway, if you join my channel, it's... What the hell is that? What the hell? Dude, I've been so out of touch. I had a conversation with Lestat in the general room. Some of you might have seen it. What am I doing? I haven't even started the show yet. Goodness gracious, Busy. It's your job. You're supposed to make sure I'm on point. Okay, what am I talking about now? All right. Members are people that pay $4.99 a month to a YouTuber to join their channel. It does a lot more. I gotta turn the fan off. I was just gaming with Creamy for a little bit. My fan's on high. Can't hear shit. That computer, man. This thing's a beast. This thing is it's beast sauce. Okay, let me restart this. I gotta get back in my train of thought. So you guys who are members of my channel, first off, I have to take the time to thank you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart and soul. Thank you so much. But don't think that I'm forgetting about my patrons or the donators, the people that donate through PayPal or whatever else. Listen, please reach out to me through UNIRockersunite@gmail.com. And let me know that you're a member, that you're a donor. We will have a conversation with you where you will not have to give any personal data. You'll just have to talk to us about what your YouTube and Discord handles are, things like that. And we'll give you a Discord link. Discord's just a chat program. And it's mostly used for gamers because you can join voice channels, but they have text channels also, just like the text chat right here. It's like a YouTube live chat that runs 24/7, and there are different rooms that you can jump in, all right? Anyway, reach out to me, please. If you support us in any way, reach out. And even if you're broke, let's say you're broke as hell, and you're like, UNIRock, I support the hell out of you. I just don't have any money. If you are liking the videos, sharing the videos, I will even get you in my Discord server. you know, people that are doing things that support our channel. Even if you're broke, I will let you in. I've let many people in who don't have the money to make any monetary donation. Just reach out to me. UNIRockersUnite@gmail.com. It's just an email address. The trolls say that it's some kind of secret army. I guess we are, huh? I guess it's gotten that big, right? It must mean something if they're saying that. I just want to thank you guys. So once a month, we're going to do a members only live stream. Now, I was going to make this unlisted, like a private stream, and I'm still going to do that for the members, but I figured, you know what, I'm not going to do that this time, if you get my drift, okay? I've changed my mind just because I don't like shutting out our viewers or our subs. So I haven't got the live stream in a few days, as you know. I swear I'll get to the show in a minute. I'm going to do a show. I have some things ready for you. But I'm exhausted. Man, I must be getting old. What's going on with me, y'all? Do you remember when I first started my YouTube channel? I would do like 5 videos, 4 to 5 videos a day on my main channel. I'd go live at night, man, and I'd sleep 2 or 3 hours and get up and do it again. I do that for a year straight. Holy shit, what was going on with me back then? I must have been just like gun-ho, because now I get tired, bro. I sit and edit videos for 8 or 10 hours for a few days. I need to sleep. I actually have to get a full night's rest. I can't do 4 or 5 hours anymore. Anyway, what am I talking about? Let's get back to it. I just want you guys to know how much I do appreciate you, because without you guys, your generosity and your, you know, and that's just the internet now. I was listening to Styx Hexenhammer. If you don't know who he is, he's just a YouTuber who gives his opinion about the world and gardens and does other things. That's just how it works now. Instead of us watching TV where we know there's like an agenda, some type of fucking like, I won't even go into the guessing. Oh, so much. I was wondering why I was so short. My chair. I won't go into the whole spiel that I give about what television. Oh, yeah, David says video editing is exhausting. So true, David. Hey, Head Dead GPK, Kentucky, Ben Mac, Gloria, War, Liz, Anna, Nietzsche, hey man, David Lux, Dead GPK, Liz, Ben Mac, and my Uni Rage. Hey guys. It's exhausting. It really is. Because it's so, if you do it right, it is. Now, if you just take a couple video clips and put them up and just say whatever, it's easy. That is probably what the difference is. Now that I think about it, when I did my first videos for a year, I didn't do video effects and I didn't write a script like I do now, you know? I don't write a script here on the live channel, but I do on my main channel, of course. Yeah, I get it. I answered my own question just by speaking. Anyway, fuck, dude. I'm pretty tired right now, but I'll make it through. Don't worry. So, let's see. I want to show you a couple things. I want to watch some videos with you. I didn't even look. I've been doing so much trying to get the videos done on the main channel that I haven't even seen Johnny Supertramp's videos today. And I always watch Johnny's videos. Johnny's videos keep me grounded. Because when you're out there looking at all the bullshit going on and you're like seeing all these different opinions and you're asking yourself, you know, why are all these people acting like this? You know, like, can I not find another logical person out there? Because, you know, out of all the Unirockers, there's still all these other people out there that have lost their fucking minds. Like propaganda's made them crazy or something. But Johnny always like levels me out, man. Like I hear him like give like this really logical breakdown. And I'm just, you know, he really gets me back into a logical way of thinking. I am so glad, by the way, if I can please say this. I am so glad that this YouTube channel, Captain Dissolution, finally blew up. Because back when I watched Captain, he had like 200,000 subscribers. And he's made it in 2 years up to 1.2 million. And he deserves it. If you want to talk about edited videos, this man does the best videos on the internet. And guess what? He's kind of my inspiration. You know what Captain Dissolution does? He debunks viral fake videos. It sounds like me, except I'm crazy. Okay. Anyway, we got to watch Johnny's video for sure. We're going to do that in just a second. So back to what I was saying, because I'm just skipping all around. Yeah, I've heard you. I have heard you. I've seen it. I've seen the communications you've sent to me, even though I've been prioritizing. I changed my priorities up about a month and a half ago, and I told everybody I was going to do it. Everybody said they were fine with it. So sorry if you're mad about it. You should have spoke up back then. So what do I mean? I changed my priorities to... Wait a fucking second.
PewDiePie versus...
Shut up, Mr. Beast. What are you doing? Damn it. Where is my keyboard? Oh, I was like, why can't you see my keyboard? I did all this work to make my keyboard invisible, and it's not invisible. Okay, it's working. Good. So, you know, I changed my priorities around after we killed QAnon. Oh, it's so nice to be able to say that. And after we slayed Backyard Brawl and Pizzagate, I said to myself, hey, we've debunked it all. We went in, we were fair, we were open. We looked at both sides, and, you know, we gave the internet a logical opinion, a logical approach. So I've been back making videos on my main channel. Have you seen the new video on UNIRock? Because if you haven't, you should check it out. Although many people have. I was surprised at how many people watched this video. I want to thank you guys. There were so many. You can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing. There were so many likes, shares, and so much watch time from this video. I was shocked. Because I haven't posted on my main channel but once every 3 weeks to a month for the last 3 months. Right? Like, if you go back 5 months ago, look at that. 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. So, you know, I used to do a lot more videos on that channel. By the way, there are many more videos here that are unlisted, of course. I unlisted some of the live shows and stuff just because they were redundant. I wanted to pick the good stuff to stay on the front. But anyway, you guys told me how much you liked this video, and so many people reached out to me that it flooded my social media or my emails and stuff. It was flooded, and I really appreciate the feedback. Honestly, I really do. It really lets me know what you want, and it really lets me know why we do videos on the main channel. But I want you to understand, it does take a lot of work to do this. Let me just play like 30 seconds.
I said, okay, but you got...
Because seriously, it takes a lot of work to do this video. Strange things happen a lot, but sometimes the events end up meaning much more than anyone could have predicted. For example, Jennifer was just a few months old when she was adopted by a couple that was told by a doctor to, quote, carry her around in a bucket because she was born without legs. Okay. The parents refused, and instead... So what I wanted to show you is I always try to, like, make my videos look good on the main channel. If you didn't notice, I know they're not that good. Well, I know, but still, it still takes a lot just to do what you saw. And it's not even... The editing only takes, like, maybe, like, it took me 5 hours to edit this altogether if you don't include the video effects and stuff. Well, thanks, Meeps. I'm glad you liked it too. Thank you. I mean, I have so many more for you already. See, this is the thing. For the last couple months, I've been here on UNIRock 2 live streaming, but I have been writing my books on my couch. I have been writing videos the entire time. I have notebooks full of videos. Good topics that are just as crazy. The 2 Real series on my channel, I've made it a channel series. So what that means is there's a playlist, and it can no video in that playlist I can't put in any other playlist. Channels can't reappear in playlists and blah blah blah, but it really means that it's like a verified playlist for my channel. So it's like you designate a playlist as your series. I don't know if you have to be like a certain size on YouTube or something like that to get that available to you, but once you do, it'll play those videos back to back if somebody lets them play, but you can only do it with one playlist. So 2 Real, this series is the series that I chose to do it with. Because you know me, I like strange... I didn't make my YouTube channel to doing these types of long live stream investigations that we do over here, or the kind of stuff we do here. I made my YouTube channel to do what I did the whole time. You know, look at the strange things that go on in our world. The really strange things, the crazy coincidences, the things that really make you think and make you wonder, the things that make people believe in God, for God's sakes. Like, and I only say that because so many coincidences happen that seem so unbelievable. You're like, there has to be something up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, coincidences like that don't happen if there's not somebody upstairs. Anyway, you guys know that Creamy is like, always helps me with the channel. And Creamy's an atheist. Did you know that? He says it he says it while we stream all the time. And so it's a really cool thing. Me and him have these long conversations where we discuss each other's point of view. Because I used to be an atheist a long time ago. So when I was in college and stuff. So, you know, it's really cool having that interaction. Anyway, I really like this series, and this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be doing on the main channel. And it's cool because look, when you don't post on your YouTube channel for like a month, let alone 2, when you do post, you can pretty much expect not a lot of notifications to go out, not a lot of people to click on your video. Like, they'll be like, who's this? Did I subscribe to this person? I haven't seen this guy make a video. So, I mean, I'm really happy at how it turned out. Like, thank you is what I'm trying to say. You guys spoil me with your, you know, kind behavior. I don't know what to say. Get some music going there, Biz. No, a new one. One that we haven't heard in a while. That'll work. So anyway, what are we going to do in this video? So I've got a few things I want to do. I'm going to talk to the live chat because I don't do that much anymore. So get ready. If you guys want to ask me anything, if you want to suggest a type of video, whatever you want, like, just please, if you've got something you've been wanting to talk to me about, let's do it. All right. And I have member mode on, which means that the members will get to discuss it together, which is badass in my opinion, right? You guys are members, so you should have some time where you can sit down and talk to me or ask me questions or whatever. And if you want to become a member of my channel, it's not necessary, but you can click the join button next to the subscribe button, and you can do this with any YouTuber that you follow. It'll be right next to subscribe, next to all their videos and everything else. It'll give you custom emojis. It'll let you go to private live streams that the creator puts on. And it's a good thing to do because if you have a channel that gets big enough, think about this. Like, if a channel gets big enough and they have enough people that join their channel or donate on Patreon, then you don't have to worry about ad revenue. You don't have to worry about views, ad revenue, clicks, all that crap. We're pretty much at that point, not monetary wise, but we've got enough members to where I think it's important to, you know, can keep doing it the way we're doing it. So, okay, let's go to the live chat. I've already thanked you guys. I've discussed the future of UNIRock on the main channel. Oh yeah, and correspondence. I'm not going to be checking my Twitter a lot, or my email, or the other social media, or Discord, okay? And it's because, like I said, this is what I was trying to say. I have to prioritize what we do. So, the thing about the main channel, I want to get a well-edited, very well-written, that's the most important thing in my main channel. I could just play like a video. I could play like the UNIRock, you know, cities slide by, as long as it's a good script, as long as I've got a well thought out, well written video. But the main channel is going to continue on with the 2 Reel series, and the more live stuff, like the daily stuff and the live stuff like that, will be over here. And I've got a lot of ancient history stuff that I've been finding lately that's really strange. A lot of questions that a lot of people are asking out there. One example is there is a area in I forget where it's at, but it's where the Noah's Ark is supposed to land, and there's like 1 million graves in this tiny little area, and there's this huge mystery and a huge coincidence that surrounds it without giving anything away. And that's another video I've been working on. And then there's a few videos about alchemy and these emerald tablets that are said to be in existence, and some people say that it says that there's a certain secret held in them. Things like that are really interesting to me for some reason. I don't know. I know some other people think that stuff's dumb, but that's what a lot of our stuff's going to be about also. So let me stop. Let me shut the hell up. And please, I still would ask, if you really want me to read your statement, because I know some of you guys are going to be talking to each other, type the word UNIRock so it appears red so that it tags me. But let's go to the live chat and let's just talk to you guys for a little bit, because I don't have time to do that anymore. Working on the videos takes too long. Oh shit, and I don't want to forget. So if you need to get a hold of me, you're gonna have to most likely email us, and there are 2 email addresses. This is really important. So UNIRocktv@gmail.com. We will get that, but I cannot guarantee you if it'll be a day, 4 days, a week, but we will get the email and I'll get back to you. My most important thing, I get up every day really early, like 4 or 5 a.m. and I start on videos. And I try to get one done every 1 to 3 days for the main channel now. That's the goal. I already have one that I just have to do some After Effects stuff for tomorrow. Wednesday, there will not be a video. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. It's like, if I even have my days right. So Wednesday, no video, but I might do a live stream Wednesday night. Probably more like a longer live stream Wednesday night. Anyway. You know what? Fuck it. If I just keep talking, I'll never stop. I'll talk after I go to the live chat. Let's go. All right. If you want to ask me anything, type UNIRock. Whoa, niche. That's a great question. Oh my gosh, and I have a video for you guys that I need to do. I've got a topic I want to talk about. It probably won't take 10 minutes. Niche, that's an excellent fucking question and an excellent video. I'm gonna do it. So let me get the list out. Give me 1 second, pulling up the notepad here. All right, so Nietzsche has like a really fucking awesome suggestion. Nietzsche says, where'd it go? Have you seen the video of a giant UFO going past the SpaceX Dragon capsule, and do I think it's real? That is a fucking excellent video, dude. That'd be a great video to do. 100% I am going to do this one. I will get that ready for you, and I'll get it out in the next couple days. Maybe I'll have it Wednesday night. That'd be a great video for Wednesday. So let me scroll up a little bit. Let me see what you guys are saying, and let's do this. I'm gonna save this file on my desktop so that I do not miss it or forget it. And oh, I might just respond to some good stuff today too. So keep an eye on this stream, peeps. Okay. Let's scroll. Oh, yeah. Someone just said, spoiler alert, I cannot believe they were sisters. Is that not the most crazy thing you've ever seen? If you watched that video, I hope you shared it for me, because I want a lot more people to see that video. Is that not the best story ever? Isn't that crazy? I thought it was fake. I thought it was fiction, man. It was too good, man. I still I get chills thinking about it. How the hell? How in the Sam hell did they wind up being fucking sisters? It's nuts. Okay, David says video editing is exhausting. It can be. Liz, yep, chatters and good mods. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I used to lose entire days to editing. Good times. That's my life. Right now, at least. Burning candle at both ends eventually. True. Thanks for the shout, bro. D nice. Hey, anytime, man. Watched the free TruthStream Media documentary premiere yesterday. Will do, Dad. I love TruthStream. I love TruthStream. They are the coolest people ever. I hope to talk to them soon. They should come hang out sometime. I know they will. They're really cool people. All right. UNIRockt uploaded Christmas wishes to her channel, so check it out. I hope everybody had a good Monday. Worked a little too hard, getting too old for that stuff. Dude, I am with you. Indeed. Merry Christmas, Rachel. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. I'm mad about less live. David, I know, man. Don't worry. It's not going to be that way permanently. I have heard the people that say they want me to be live more. And I will be. Once I get into a really good flow and I get video editing, luckily, once you get used to it, you can have templates that you make. And once I get everything, once I make like 10 or 20 videos, so give me a few weeks, under this template, and I get used to I can streamline how easy to use the template, then I'll free up a lot more time for the live shows. Because honestly, I sit down and I do a shit ton of writing at night, whether it's for a video or not. So I remember things much better if I write them down anyway. So the tight army sticker on the screen, Uni. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, thanks, dude. I put that on there to fuck with the trolls. They just can't stand the fact that I went to war, I guess. I can't believe it. He debunked me and he's a good guy. Oh my god, I can't believe it. He mustn't be. Maybe if we treat it like a conspiracy theory, it'll turn into one. Ooh, every conspiracy I believe in is right. So if I make something a conspiracy, it'll be correct. I'll change reality. I watched the UNIRock vid and I enjoyed it. Thanks, Liz. That was a great video, but it's not even as shocking as some of the coincidences I'm going to show you in the next 10. Have you seen the giant UFO? I've got that one. How do we find unlisted videos? Okay, so you have to find the link to watch an unlisted video, but you don't have to on Twitter. So on Twitter, under my Periscope, UNIRocktv, none of the videos there are marked listed or unlisted. They're just all there. So if you go to my profile on Periscope, which is connected to Twitter, you can scroll through every video I do. So, but on YouTube, I don't want to dirty up. Like when somebody wants to go to my YouTube channel and they click here and they're like, I want to see the videos. I don't want like each of the videos I do to be separated by 5 live streams that are like 3 or 4 hours each, and people will not be able to see the videos that they're looking for, the ones that are easy to watch. Because as long as a lot of live streams are super fun when you do them, but for somebody watching the replay, they're just not that fun. And I know that because I'm a viewer also. I have channels I watch, and I go back and look through my old archive a lot and try to ask myself how to streamline it for you better. And that's the best way to do it, to stream all my stuff out to several networks, and at least on YouTube, which is the main network, to have, the most organized list of videos there for you, with all the other videos easily findable. There's also another really easy way to find every video I've ever done. Scroll down my Twitter, because on my Twitter, every video I do is tweeted out, whether it's live, whether it's not live, it's all tweeted out there. So okay, Cat Lady, hey, that was a good story. Cat Lady has a 2-month member sign. Thank you, Cat Lady. You guys are so awesome, man. I mean it. I honestly, I'll probably say it like 50 fucking times throughout this, but I fucking love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting us. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, okay? Member for Liz is an 11-month member. Next month, Liz will get that rare saxophone busy. Oh, Amaji. I didn't see it, says David. David's got a new member badge. Awesome, bro. Making mozzarella. Don't even say the word mozzarella stick around me. I love mozzarella sticks. You did not date a mozzarella stick in college. You think every piece of food. It doesn't work like that, Busy. Let's bring in the new year correctly, says D Nice. Exactly. See, look, honestly, guys, I like working with other YouTube channels, and there are some people who I will probably work with until the day I die. People like Kev Baker and Dr. Lupo. I could name more people, but I don't, you know, Roy and all those, and Isaac and everybody. I don't want to forget anyone, so I'm going to stop. But there are just so many great creators out there that I will work with till the day I die. They're just good people. You know, they're the type of people where, you know, they really care about the people around them, and those people mean a lot to them. So, like, let's say I offend Kev with something I do. Kev will come straight to me and talk to me. And I'll do that with Kev also. Like, if Kev says something on his show about me and I'm like, why do you say that? I'm not going to get pissed off and flip out on him. I'm going to go talk to the guy. But there are some people out there that want to play drama games. I wouldn't even mind if Kev criticized me or I criticized him. And I know if we criticized each other back and forth through videos, we would be able to do it, but we would work towards a goal. We would follow a path where we could actually both follow it and most likely agree by the end, or at least agree to disagree and move on happy about it. And I know you have people like that in your real life. That's just, this year has been one of those years where I had to just stand up and tell people, like, you know, I'm going to draw a hard line. If you keep acting like fucking idiots and babies, I'm going to draw a hard line with you. And I don't know why they care anyway. They don't act like they care about us anyway, right? So why should we care about them, right? That's at least my philosophy. And that's what I mean. That's what I see as bringing in the new year correctly. You know, you got to be able to handle your YouTube channel in a healthy way. And when I realized certain people, me like associating with certain people was extremely unhealthy. Not only that, it was just a bad idea. I mean, you know, some people like them as creators. I'm not asking you not to watch them, but I am saying I'm not going to. Anna, I don't really do energy drinks. I'm trying to get off of energy drinks. They make me tired. They make me tired when I drink them, and they make me tired when I don't drink them now. So it's like they're not even worth anything to me, you know? I get it, D Nice, but establishing a routine is something I'm resisting. I did it for so many years. I'm in break mode these days. Well, good, Gloria. Enjoy it, right? I've been there. I have to be on a routine myself, because if I don't, I won't get the videos out on the main channel and then still get the videos out over here. It is not easy to have one person do all the technical side of two channels. I swear it's not. Hey Uni, you could do a video on Skinwalker Ranch. We've discussed it before, and that's a great idea also. I'd love to, because there's a lot of questions around Skinwalker Ranch. I have a lot of questions around it still. And I probably have watched 3 different, you know, I don't want to say documentaries, but docu-style exposés or looks into the Skinwalker Ranch. Definitely awesome. That is, yeah, good suggestion, man. Definitely. He hate me. I heart history. I do too. And guys, I know it's been a while since I've put out like a really good video on like alternative ancient history, but I have, don't worry, I've got you. I've got you covered. I've been like getting caught up on a lot of the time that I would usually spend studying like what some people say happened in the past and what other people say the evidence is that other things happened in the past. And I've made some extremely significant discoveries. I think I've found some points that could prove a couple things that will change the way any logical person feels about a few subjects. So I know that's vague, but I have to keep it vague. If I don't, somebody will steal the idea and make their own video before I put mine out. I'm just kidding. But there's a couple things like that happened out there that I think should be taught in school, that it's that important. I think that because of the fact that history is so losable, you know, it's so like frail, and we don't have anything recorded from back then. Everything's just a guess. So, and now the things we've learned now, where we've seen certain companies, people that have control of media. We've seen how they change history in a way, right? If a false narrative, if a narrative that becomes mainstream is not the correct thing that happened in history, that describes an event accurately, then the history of that event isn't going to accurately describe what really happened. And I think that's what ended up happening a lot in the last 3,000 years. You know what? Let's say 100,000 years. But don't worry, I've got you hooked up. Okay, my chat will skip. I want to make sure I say this, because some people will get mad and say, you're ignoring my questions. I'm not going to ignore any questions. My chat will skip. If my chat skips and I miss one of your questions, just please retype it for me and I'll answer it, or I'll discuss it, okay? Have you seen the video? Okay, I read that. Been looking into the mud, flood, earth reset recently. Yes, Dead GPK. I've been obsessed with the fact that certain megalithic structures were buried, okay? Like the pyramids in South America were buried and had to be dug up from 12 feet of mud or dirt, all right? And I have a few theories based off of other prominent researchers' theories, of course, which I will source and name when I do the video, but I have a few theories about how that means that a lot of things are way different than what modern archaeology says it is. But those videos I'm working very hard on. That's probably the next few that'll be coming out. I did the Skinwalker Ranch. New Atlantis Vidded. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about people saying that they've discovered the location of Atlantis. Do you know that Atlantis is mythical as it sits now? Did you know there's so many things out there that are considered mythical to modern archaeology that are actually, like the flood? They don't think that the flood is a real phenomenon. We literally have almost every culture in the world with a flood myth, and they're not willing to admit that the flood was possible. Modern archaeology, I mean. They literally, I was watching a few documentaries that were not done in a conspiratorial fashion, that were done in a very, you know, let's call it now kind of thought process, you know, like modern thought process. They don't believe the flood is a real event. I do not know how they could, I'm not saying the entire world flooded. I'm just saying there was a flood, okay? And it was significant enough that that water rose all over the world to some extent. Yeah, it might not have covered the entire world, but it rose to some extent to where all these different cultures not only describe the flood, but they describe the heroes of the flood and the way that the flood was averted and the damage that it did. All of it's the same across cultures that, according to modern archaeology, had no contact with each other. I'm going to go on a rant if I keep going. The sisters' video was unreal and a bit emotional. It was such a good story. I hope I put it together correctly. What I mean is, I hope I wrote that correctly. I spent a lot of time on the sisters' video writing it. You know, like taking the facts that were there in the timeline and trying to accurately write the presentation to where it did the story justice and got the video out in a timely manner, because I could have did another 10 minutes on that video. I'm not kidding. But I hope I put it together in a very easy to, I hope it was entertaining. I hope it had a flow to it. Like, I didn't want to just throw things out there. I wanted to lead up to the stuff that happened while following the correct timeline, you get me? So I hope I did it okay. This is really important information because I've been so YouTube centric. It's under the media tab on UNIRock's Twitter. What is? I don't know what's under my media tab. It's really, oh, I read that. Busy didn't go to college. I'm not going to say what he just said. It's a really dumb joke. Isaac and Roy have pretty much quit posting. I know, and that's so... I don't think they've quit. I know Roy's done stuff in the last couple days, and I know Isaac's probably just busy working. I guarantee you Isaac will be back. And when Isaac comes back, I think it's gonna really blow. He'll really blow up. I do think so. Isaac, I think, is busy with a job, and Roy is discouraged about what's going on or not going on with Trump and the administration. That's why I don't have any expectations about that shit, you know? It does suck. It does suck, but is it not like a real... You know, this is what happens when... You know why people get discouraged? And I'm not trying to say why Roy did. I'm just saying why people do. It's because they have expectations, right? So what happened was all these conspiracy theories gave hundreds of thousands of people certain expectations that were not realistic. They weren't realistic. They weren't gonna happen. Now, back when I was telling everybody, guys, this shit's not gonna happen, people were looking at it like, it is gonna happen and you're just raining on our parade, loser. But look, now, no, I was right. And all the people out there that flip out and had all these giant expectations, you would probably be handling all of this a lot better if, you know, you wouldn't have thought this. But hey, who knows, man? Well, you guys too. Appreciate you guys very much. Hope everyone's doing well. Be right back. Need a drink. Okay, this is really important. Oh, I read that. Busy didn't go to college. Got there. Got that. Yep. Uni mud flood. History, anthropology, archaeology. My 3 favorite topics, says Nana. More on the Boston drownings after leaving bars. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I already have that video pretty much done in the writing for it. But it's that's an exhaustively long, that Boston video that I did that was a really long process. Literally every single disappearing man, and I don't know how many did I have in that video, 15. I took video of where they were last seen, where they were at. I took pictures from like the bars they were in and all that. So that was a very hard video to edit, just from recording all the video, ordering all the video, putting it all in. Oh my God, that took forever. My goodness, I don't even want to think about it out loud. Oh yeah, a B complex pill with a nice shot of coffee or espresso, and you got yourself an energy drink. Nothing new under the sun. They destroyed history to change it. That's what. Is that not what's going on right now, though? Right? I mean, look at the whole. Can I say it out loud? Look at the whole Vegas thing, right? I was screaming from the rooftops, "Hey guys, they got it wrong." They struck me for it. My channel was gaining 1,000 subscribers every 4 hours back then. I think we would be happy with anything you put out. Well, thanks, D, man. Anything to do with biblical fact, they reject, UNIRock. Very true. Very, very true. It's kind of scary, isn't it? We've been watching same vids. Whoop. I think you will need to do a video about Asgardia, the space nation. They are over 200,000 strong. Hopes maybe. Asgardia. Where have I heard that before? Oh, yeah. This is a crazy topic. I'm gonna put that down. That's a good one, dude. They adopted a constitution? Really? Only on October 12, 2016 was when they did their constitution. I have to read about them more. That's interesting as hell. A vid on Asgardia would be great. It is a great idea. I'm going to do one for sure. Earth to space. Let me make sure I didn't... Oh, we got a new member. Rachel Super Elite 2. Thank you, Rachel. We appreciate you. The kid that matched star constellations to placement in Mesoamerica. Oh, that is a good concept. Okay. So I want to talk about just a couple concepts and look at a couple things, and then I will go back to the live chat. We're going to hit the live chat a couple times. Now, just so everyone knows what's going on and no one like pops in here and is like, what's with this boring stream that UNIRock is doing? This is not like a normal show. This is a member live stream. Normally, it would be unlisted to everyone except members and patrons, but I decided to leave it open because I want people to be able to watch. Maybe more people will join the channel if they see that we do this stuff often, right? It's good. It's good freaking, it's good stuff to, get more members here. Then we've got more peeps joining the squad fam, man. Bigger family, bigger happiness, right? Bigger happiness. That sounds funny. You shut up over there. Right. Okay, we watched that one. I have not seen this one, and I only watched a little bit of that one. So let's go and sum these two up. I want to hear what Johnny's thinking about this stuff. He could probably sum it up better than me. Before we watch Johnny's videos, I've got a surprise for you. I've got a theory that's been bouncing around in my head, and I've actually have a video I'm working on, and I'm going to announce the video right now to my members because you guys are fucking awesome. My members and my patrons, I'm announcing this right now, and I'm going to hit you with it because I've got a theory. I think I'm right. I think I'm going to predict some things that will come true. And man, are a bunch of people going to look really dumb once I do it. Once it comes true. Now, who knows? Maybe I'll look dumb. Maybe it won't come true. Who knows? You'll never know if I don't tell you, though. So let me... Busy, start. Grab the clarinet. Here we go. You know I have to do something special for you. You knew I would. You think I'd just come here to just sit. No, I got stuff for you. Fabric, is that you? Hey, Fabric. Busy. I know you got a clarinet in your mouth, but you gotta play that better, man. Come on, get the vibe pumping. I gotta shave, man. I am shaving tonight. I'm trimming my beard tonight. Let's go, Busy. I feel like dancing. Dude, I love that bass line, Biz Krogan. I love that bass line. Play it, Biz Krogan. Play it. Play it, Biz Krogan. I'll turn on. Is that you? What's up, buddy? Busy, you're making me sad. I want it to be happy. Quit the sad stuff. There we go. There you go, Biz. You are getting down over there, Mr. Baker. You are getting funky. All right, I'm not going to drag it on any longer. Here it comes. Here is one of UNIRock's newest theories. You just played the wrong song. Did you do that on purpose? That works. Here comes one of my newest theories. Let me hit you with it. After that, we're going to go to the live chat again because I'm going to hit the live chat over and over again while we do this stream. Because this stream is me thanking my donors, my patrons, my members of my channels, and letting you know that I am hammering out the videos on the main channel again. If you missed the video we did on the main channel, you are missing out because it is a freaking crazy story, and it's a great story with a great message, and It's just a heartwarming tale. But I am making a different kind of video for the main channel. What's this dude's name? Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin. Is that his name? That's not him. Did he change? He changed it? That's not funny, Owen Benjamin. That's not funny, Mr. Benjamin. I'm just kidding. Owen Benjamin is a comedian. He's been a comedian for a really long time. Like, I was kind of surprised. In fact, I want to go to Wikipedia really quick because I've got a theory. Now, I've been seeing YouTubers treating Owen Benjamin as if he is a lunatic, crazy person. In fact, Owen Benjamin made waves a few days ago by saying that the moon landings never happened. Now, as you know, here at UNIRock, I've done exhaustive investigations into whether or not NASA went to the moon. And you know that I've come to a conclusion. It's a loose one. This is not definite because we just don't know right now. I do think a good number of the moon landings happened, but the first one I'm in contested with right now due to real video evidence that was released, but I'm not going to go into that. I will be going into that in a video coming up. A live video on UNIRock 2 will be about the moon landings in the next 2 weeks, and it's a massive video. Do not miss it. But when it comes to Owen Benjamin, there are YouTubers that treat this man as if he's being serious on YouTube. Have you seen anybody do this? Have you seen anybody do videos where they act like he is being serious about everything he does? Now, I think those YouTubers are just out of touch. The people out there who act like Owen is, you know, not setting something up. You get me? So what I'm saying is, I'm saying that Owen Benjamin is pulling one over on YouTube. What he's done, he has a following that know him and watch him and have watched him for a long time. They go to like his stand-up routines. They hear the kind of things that the ideas that he pushes through his comedy, the points that he tries to make. And they know that he's a pretty intelligent person. He's pretty accepted throughout, you know, he was pretty much accepted through the comedic world. But then supposedly he was canceled from speaking somewhere and he lost his agent. Now, I do believe he was canceled from speaking, but I don't think he lost his agent. Then again, none of this that I'm saying right now is definite. This is the beginning of me looking into this. Now, I don't like talking about this, and the reason is because I don't want to bust out Owen. I like what he's doing. I think Owen's making a really awesome point, and I think that he's doing a comedy routine. If we need to go to his channel. Now, let's take a look really quick. So take a look. 182 ghost stories from Albuquerque 20 hours ago. A message to all the fake bears. Trump's walk to glory. Burn the dead wood. Moon songs. If you watch this, you'll know that he's not being serious. This is a comedy routine. This is ironic, satiric comedy. Owen Benjamin is trying to act like he's a crazy conspiratorial YouTuber to make the point, to make some point. He's going to write a book. He's going to do a stand-up routine about the things he did on YouTube. He's going to do something where he flips the script probably in the next 6 months. I could be wrong about the timeline. I'm going to say 6 months. I want you guys to. Ben says, haven't watched enough Owen to make a decision on him yet. Albuquerque? I did. Haven't watched enough Owen to make a decision on him yet. But I would like you to. I would like you just to watch a little bit of Owen's actual stand-up routines and then watch Owen's YouTube channel. See if it's the same guy. Listen to Owen talk on PragerU and in interviews, and then listen to what Owen says on YouTube. There are two different people there, and there's a reason. Now, you listen to Joe Rogan talk on his podcast and him do his comedy routine, you're like, that's Joe Rogan. You listen to Chris Rock on and off screen, you're like, that's Chris Rock. not with Owen Benjamin. And Owen Benjamin is kind of known for these types of things, but let me just read a little bit from his wiki. And shit. Give me 1 second. I just shut off my monitor. Let's go, computer. Did it shut off for you guys? Oh, it did. Holy shit. It killed the display. Oh my God, that's crazy. All right. Anyway, here's my point. My point is, there are YouTubers out there who are so out of touch with reality that they hear what Owen Benjamin says and they're like, you know, they say to themselves, there's not something wrong here. Now, I will say this. Maybe I'm a little bit put off. It could be that I'm put off by something. Maybe something else is going on other than Owen flipping this script on everybody with what he's doing. There could be something else there that maybe I'm wrong about. I just really think that eventually it's going to turn out to be a social experiment. It's going to be a bit. It's going to be something, a part of a comedy routine. It's going to be for a book that he writes. Maybe he'll come out and say he was proving a point. But when you go into the comments, it's almost like you see a couple different kind of people. It's like you see people that get what I'm saying and are reacting to Owen from my perspective, that he's not being serious on YouTube. He's not really being himself. He's definitely putting on a comedy act through his YouTube videos in a very satirical way, right? There are people out there leaving comments on his videos from my point of view, but then there are a bunch of like people that think that Owen is being serious about the things he's saying. I wouldn't doubt it if Owen Benjamin believes that we've been to the moon. But then again, he did videos saying that we haven't gone to the moon. Right here. We never went to the moon. Owen Benjamin, please do not copy strike me because I'm going to play this under fair use, but maybe you'll understand what I mean when you hear this.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. Hi. So, today we are going to talk again about not going to the moon. Why? Because a lot of people in the comment section were very disrespectful to the Big Bear and saying stuff about me being stupid and not questioning my IQ and whatnot, and saying that they're unsubscribing and that they're that they looked up the temperature of the moon and it was 280 degrees or something, yada yada. I'll correct all those. Of molten lava. So I don't know if you still want to argue with me about that, but okay. So basically, 60 years ago, we had it fine. It was all good. But now these are major challenges they have to accomplish. And for those of you that were arguing with me about heat and temperature, that re-entry, he said that it's molten lava-like, you know.
Do you really think that what you just heard from Owen Benjamin is a man that doesn't believe we went to the moon and is conspiratorial? Or is this an intelligent, successful stand-up comedian who went to the internet to put on another type of comedy routine to see how many people he could fool, to kind of maybe try to wake people up by saying, see how dumb you are, or something like that? Look, I just think there's going to be a spin on this. I think something is going to come out of this different than what many people, like, I don't even see anybody thinking the same thing I'm thinking. You get me? In the comment, the majority of people, there are a lot of people that seem, and I said seem before, to be on my, like, perspective on this. But then again, you know, do you feel me on this? Is anyone out there agree with me in this aspect? I'm making an entire video where I'm going to break down the reasons and expose it to the world why Owen Benjamin is being satirical in this YouTube channel and in the things he's talking about. Let me add a little bit more to the mix. He starts talking about the moon. He brings up very basic things that any college educated person would say, well, look, you have kind of a point, But then again, you're not really understanding several other big pieces about the things you're saying. And most people would be able to deduce that or at least ask questions about it before straight out just going from 0 to 100. Look at what it says in his about section. If it wasn't for my dad's wiener and my mom's okay, there would be no Owen Benjamin. Wait a minute, Busy. I need some type of really, I need some music that really exercises what's being said in this about section. Thank you. Busy. Oh my God, that segment's like 2 seconds long. All right, thank you. If it wasn't for my dad's wiener and my mom's... If it wasn't for my dad's wiener and my mom's okay, there would be no Owen Benjamin. Piano brought me to stand-up comedy. I've had 2 Comedy Central specials. I'm tall but suck at basketball. I'm smart but can't spell. I'm nice but kind of a dick. I've been in some movies: House Bunny, Staten Island Summer with SNL cast, Bucky Larson with Nick Swardson, Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler. Also, some TV shows: Sullivan and Son, produced by Vince Vaughn, Leno, Phelan, and Bar Rescue. Leno, not Leno, and not Fallon, but Phelan. You may have heard me in podcast Joe Rogan, Adam Carolla, Steve Crowder, and the Impractical Jokers podcast. Hugepianist.com for tour dates. Now, I've seen the tour, Mr. Benjamin. I've seen your tour. And I think you're up to something. I think I'm the one dude on YouTube that sees right through what you're trying to do, tube. And after I do my video about this, I'm going to expose your secret plan to get one over on the YouTube community, as much as I don't want to, because I kind of like what he's doing. I think he's pulling a punchline on this that's really going to be meta awesome. This dude's known for having like meta comedy. Like, it seems surface level at first and you think he's just arguing a basic point, and then he hits you right in the brain with some really good shit. And I don't see this person reducing himself intelligently or in a well thought manner down to the guy that I see here in front of the camera. If you ever noticed when he starts his show, he purposely acts dumb. I think he purposely messes up his audio on his show and then fixes it like 30 seconds later, because I'm crazy. But I'll tell you what, I bet I'll be right. I bet when this is all said and done and the big hurrah comes out, people are going to be like, didn't somebody out there tell me that Owen Benjamin was up to this? And then they're going to say, oh yeah, it was UNIRock. But what do you think? Tell me real quick. Kev Baker, what's up, bro? Kev says he calls Celine Dion a vampire, lol, but I will continue to observe what he's up to and see how it all plays out. And he said that Matt Damon sexually assaulted him. Don't forget about Matt Damon sexually assaulting Owen Benjamin. Did Matt Damon sexually assault Owen Benjamin? Well, if you ask Pizzagate YouTubers, they'll say yes, because all the evidence they need to believe that somebody's been assaulted is for somebody to say it. Okay, I don't want to piss them off too bad. They're already crying because of me. Anyway, hold up really quick. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Have to do some more looking, but he makes the BS meter go off. I don't think he is... Look, you know me. I've presented to you really weird evidence about a lot of the stuff he's talked about. I've analyzed it. I've tried to come to like logical terms to whether a conspiracy could be true or false. And Owen, I gotta watch more. I'm gonna say this though. I am bringing you my initial findings. You get me? What I did was like, I noticed, I've seen Owen Benjamin before, and I've seen him in movies. When I noticed he had a YouTube channel a while back, I watched some of his stuff and was like, oh, what's this guy doing? Is this comedy? Oh, he's doing comedy, funny piano bits. But like slowly it kind of evolved into this. So then I went to the internet and searched around, and I saw how people were saying that he's lost his mind. Owen Benjamin's lost his mind. He's went off the deep end. How can anybody follow him anymore? He's right-wing now. He's crazy. And I thought to myself, why do they think this? Like, he's just playing piano songs. Then I listened to some of his other YouTube videos. Now, I haven't really sat down and studied it. And I also only watched a little bit of some of his old comedy routines. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am on to something, y'all. I am on to something. He does. He calls Celine Dion a vampire and says that Matt Damon sexually assaulted him. And then when he starts talking about the moon landing, people are like, Owen Benjamin doesn't believe the moon landing. See, everybody should have listened to Owen Benjamin because he's woke. And I'm like, no, he's not. What I mean is, I do think he's woke. I think he's way more woke than the people that are saying that he's woke. I think he's woke in a different way. I think he's well above the wokeness that people are giving him credit for, and he's going to flip it on those woke people and show them how unwoke they really are. Then again, and I'm going to end it with this, I could be wrong, and Owen Benjamin could just have lost his mind a couple months ago. Can I say that? He's not here to bring you truth on anything. You get me? That's not what his channel is. His channel is literally showcasing his comedic thoughts. And out of nowhere, you want to tell me that he decided that he wants to start convincing people that Matt Damon sexually assaulted him, Celine Dion is a vampire, and that the moon landings were faked. No. No. He's going to eventually come out. Mag, hey! Libs say we should believe self-proclaimed victims. Then they're only if they have evidence, sure. Now, not from a law perspective. You know, that's the thing. It's about we shouldn't be in someone's business when it becomes a criminal matter. So somebody should be going, you know, to the police and them handling it. And once the investigation's done, in my opinion, that's when we should be brought into the conversation. That's just my opinion, though. Anyway, though, I was going to make a really good point about Owen, but I don't want to beat a dead horse. He's a good, morally uncorrupted new father, and he's just like 85% of good men, says Dead Game. Kentucky says, Uni, you have to watch the Celine Dion creepy commercial. I will. I will watch it. I love watching creepy actor stuff. It really does. Have you seen the crazy stuff about... I'm going to have to take this shirt off. This shirt is just bothering me. Have you seen the crazy stuff about... what the fuck? The Egyptian stuff inside of Katy Perry. What's the other dude's name, man? Kanye West. And fuck. The girl, Beyonce. Have you seen the Egyptian stuff in their art? It's in their music. It's crazy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I think I got it all right. I saw all your stuff. Very dry humor, if who I think it is. Shirt off stream. Baha. Oh, it's getting there. Don't worry. We're getting close. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. I just want to make sure I put that out there because, look, I don't know if tomorrow Owen Benjamin's going to let the cat out of the bag, and I want to make sure I've said it in a stream before he does let the cat out of the bag. And I think what he's going to do is say, now listen, remember when I came to you guys and told you all that this, and this? You guys have to be smarter than that. You guys have to see, I just showed you how easy it is to fool you guys. That may not be it though. For God's sakes, he may not announce anything on his YouTube channel. He might just go in his comedy routine, bring up what he's doing on YouTube and make it into a joke or something. I don't know. But I do know this, we need to move to the next topic. He's a comedian, pianist, and actor from Fulton, New York. He has a podcast, Why Didn't They Laugh, on Sideshow Network. He's a host on Esquire Network's The Next Great Burger. He appeared on Inside Amy Schumer. He hosted the ADG Excellence in Broad Production Design Awards. He's also a correspondent on Jay Leno. He was engaged to Christina Ricci. After 6 months of dating, the couple broke up. Benjamin currently is in Saranac Lake, New York, married to Amy Rienke Smith. I don't know how to say her name. He has a son called Charlie. Isn't it named? Is it? They call him Charlie? It's not his name, though? The son's not named Charlie? What? Benjamin cites Adam Sandler and Vince Vaughn as being comedy influences. You gotta be kidding me. Really? His comedy is strongly influenced and criticized because of his conservative social and political views. His main gripe is political correctness, often being intentionally offensive in order to mock those who would police his speech. Scheduled shows of his have been canceled, and he has been suspended from Twitter on account of the behavior, which has included accusing Jesse Thorne of being a child molester because he has a non-binary child, and saying slavery could come back so civil rights activist Sean King could be enslaved. His workaround for the cancellation of some of his shows is to use crowd-funded money to rent venues. Comedy Central presents TV release of Owen Benjamin, High Five Till It Hurts, Feed the Bear, and Huge Pianist. Audio download and video download. Page does not exist? What do you mean? Why not? Oh, it's wiki page doesn't exist. What's it called? Huge Pianist. Hey, redacted. Name redacted. I don't think that's the name, but who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe that's your YouTube name. Wait a minute. Do I have to pay to log in? What is it? Vimeo? Thanks, name redacted. Oh, okay. So we can just play these? Holy shit. I'm going to Vimeo. Wow, he looks cray-cray there. All right, let's get off the Owen Benjamin discussion. I could be completely wrong about Owen Benjamin, okay? I could be completely wrong about the man. But there is a clue. Johnny Supertramp did a video a while back where he was discussing Owen Benjamin. Now, I have no clue. I don't remember what Johnny was saying in that video, but I remember that Owen Benjamin actually commented on Johnny's video. And what he said there kind of made me think that this is true. I could be wrong. Speaking of Johnny Supertramp, I want to see... I've been really busy editing videos, writing videos, and doing my normal work. I want to make sure I say this throughout the night stream because we're getting towards the end of the stream anyway. Normally, I'm really available. But I told you guys 2 months ago I was starting to work on my main channel a lot more. And I let you guys know that ahead of time. So I haven't been on any of the social media as much or email. I log in like... I make sure every few days I check Twitter DMs and go through my feed, and I check my email as much as I can throughout the day. It's the only reason I even noticed that those trolls were giving me shit, and it was because I was working so hard on the new video on the main channel. I didn't check my Twitter until after I was completely done, and it was right before I was going to sit down and take a nap. I was just scrolling through it. So, you know, what I'm saying is, it's not a bad thing that I'm going to be busier, doing less live shows, and not being as much on social media. That's not a bad thing, because that's the only way I can get out the videos on the main channel.
Good morning and welcome back. So I got a real kick out of this morning. Random Rants of Orion says that Johnny Supertramp lies as much.
Look, I think I did see part of this. I don't know. I'm not going to play this one. I'm going to play the next one. Look. I don't care anymore about, I like what Johnny says in that video. It might be in the next one, so I don't know. But he says in one of these videos, we are giving, Creamy said this too, and basically that certain people are getting like way too much credit. I'm done breathing life into their dead YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Look. How do I say this nice? Is there a way to say it nicely? I'll think about it while you listen to this.
Hey friends, welcome back. So today I did a background investigation on Tracy Jo Remington in order to fact check her statements, her claims against publicly available information. So let's take a moment to hear what she has to say.
I don't have to defend myself in the Emma story anymore.
Okay, I've heard enough. I don't need to hear any more. Let's go ahead and take a look at.
So basically, what do I want to say about this video? What I want to say is I don't think we are ever going to stop seeing this, which is a lot of crazy people being given attention because other crazy people and crazy YouTubers want money. You know? You've got websites that pop up literally out of nowhere that aren't sourced, and at the bottom of the websites, they say that they are completely fictional, and you have YouTubers going to YouTube and pretending like those fictional websites are real and using them as some type of information. Oh, KQ, thank you. So kind. What I'm saying is, they're all the same, are they not? Seriously, are they not? Like, how many times do logical people have to make this point before like, you've got all these separate regular YouTubers that eventually, because of like maybe certain subscribers or maybe another creator, they get exposed to this sick underbelly of YouTube, right? And you start to realize, sure, she's here, but remember who came before her, and remember who came before him, and remember who came before him. Why is it that they pop up, they all come out, they all say all this crazy stuff, and all of them go the same way? Let me give you a little bit of a sum up. They come out and tell you that all this stuff is happening, that all perfectly coincide with like 10 YouTubers that all hang out in their little group and all, you know, make the same kind of content, right? So you've got like a person who comes out and says the same story, and it's like, next it's, well, we just found out that person is lying in half their story, at least half of it, just right now, just by listening to them. That's coincidence number one. Coincidence number two, you end up finding out that they are propelled, advertised, and connected to the same group of YouTubers. Stop with the notifications. Then you find out that what's next? They all pop up and have like their own story contradicts themselves. Well, let me add this in. While they're talking, when you first are exposed to them, you realize they're completely crazy. They have emotional issues that are unchecked. They are literally paranoid and delusional. Then you find out they're connected to the same 10 YouTubers, and the only reason that people even know who they are is because those YouTubers advertise the living hell out of them. That should be bad enough in itself. Then you find out that they all have been to jail. And it's really weird because every next one that comes out has been to jail for something worse. It's really weird. Then you find out that eventually they get exposed for something, and it's some crime, or it's some like money-making scheme or something like that, or some, you know, some other thing out there that's really despicable that makes them as equal to the people that they're trying to expose. Then it comes out that their criminal offenses are actually proven, and the people that they are accusing aren't. And these are things that are in that all of them have in common. And in the very end, though, what is another huge coincidence? They end up, you know, going away. They end up kind of like saying, damn it, it didn't work like I wanted it to. And they kind of disappear. They kind of back off a little. People stop paying attention to them. Their trend dies. And a month or two later, another one pops up, and it just happens all over again. And this has happened nonstop for like 2 years. So she's going to scream and yell and go crazy. She's eventually going to get mad because she's not more popular. She's going to eventually say, I didn't get what you promised me. I don't have money. I don't have fame. In fact, everybody hates me now. So she's going to run off. So what they're going to do is find somebody else to throw in your face. At some point, you got to stop blaming the psychotic, mentally ill, mentally handicapped person that they throw in your face. And you've got to blame the people that are throwing these people in your face. You get me? Let me say that one more time, because it's literally so full of logic that it should blow everyone's mind. At one point, you have to stop blaming the mentally ill, sick people that are continually thrown in our faces, and you have to start blaming the people that are throwing them in our faces. I can't make you do that. I can help you. I already have. So what I said earlier was I had a discussion with Lestat, and Lestat was trying to bring me new information on like them, and there's like a few people that are harassing me on Twitter right now that I got some massively like, I'll just not go there right now. I got some information about some people. I've got some like documents on some other people. Lestat came to me with some stuff about some other people, and I said, Lestat, this all would be great. It'd be a great red pill to pay the bill episode to unleash it onto YouTube right now, to drop the bomb and to drop the mother of all beans, as I call it right now, and just blow up the entire thing, and just, you know, nuclear freaking blast to the side of a planet, like the moon falling into the earth type of earth shattering shit, right? And that would be nice for views. It'd be nice for like getting everybody riled up and paying attention, but we've had way too much, in my opinion, we've had way too much of that in the last, like, I don't know, year and a half, especially in the last like 8 months, right? We've had way too much of like, because it's just predictable by now. It's not like a single one of these people show up, are actual normal, good, like, you know, non-criminals. What do you call a non-criminal? A civilian? I don't fucking remember. It's not like one of them shows up who actually is sane, caring, good, like have morals, like honorable, right? Not a single trustable person that shows up like this. And, you know, at some point, yeah, exposing them is needed, and it's kind of fun, right? Eventually, like, you have to say that it's nice being right all the time, but at some point, though, you have to take a break. I'm taking a break from it for just a little bit. I promise I'll still make videos. Maybe like every couple weeks I'll do a video where I save up all of the dirt and bullshit and, you know, secret Discord logs and fucking, you know, the spies that I have right now, you know, that have a couple people fooled into trusting them so that they're collecting like the information about their SJW harassment campaigns from inside of those SJW harassment campaigns, and all of the saved, you know, discussions and saved chat logs and all that. That'd be really great to drop on everybody right now. But I'd much rather let these people out there hang themselves, continue to, you know, hang themselves with their own words, I mean, by continually making up bigger lies, more and more drama and bullshit, and then just doing it all at once, like every 2 weeks or every month. You see? I think that would be much more like effective right now, Because honestly, I'm having a lot of fun doing the videos on the main channel, and regardless of what people out there think or say, I do put a massive amount of time into my videos. So, as much as I know people are like finding good shit left and right, don't worry, I'll put it out. You know, keep sending it. Don't stop sending it because you don't see me doing exposés every 5 days like I normally do, okay? Just know eventually I will put the information out also, and the truth will shine through like it always does, like it did with Backyard Brawl, like it did with all these other things. So just hang in there, because I'll tell you this, if I do, you know, do another kind of like expose and then do an investigation stream where I kind of pull up a bunch of stuff and show people a bunch of stuff and we stream for a long time, I'm not going to get any video work done. I'm not going to get anything done for the main channel. So, you know, I don't know. There's other channels out there. There should, you know, let's get some other channels stepping up and putting out some like really what should we call it? Revealing information that's floating around right now. That, you know, the stuff that kind of exposes the targeted harassment campaigns, the SJW nature of the people behind all this, you know. I think that's kind of important to see right now, because in the realm of ideals, and they were in this world of ideas, in this digital landscape, if you get my drift there, you've got people that are just making shit up constantly, and you've got people that work really hard to bring you sourced factual information about stuff, right? That's the one good thing about sourced facts. You could have a million lies. You could have a million of the greatest bullshit lies out there. And the minute you drop that sourced factual information, it disintegrates all of it in the snap of a finger. You get me? So, I'm not ignoring what you're sending me. I'm just waiting to drop it. There's a couple other things that have happened, but I don't want to ignore the live chat anymore. If you want to add anything in, if anyone new's shown up, this is a member-only stream. Busy, this is where the music comes in. This is a member-only stream that I'm doing, because I very much appreciate those of you. Well, I love you too, Auntie Nanny Granny, and I will cover everything, anything, and all things after I get a video done on my main channel every day. That's the stipulation. I had to start sometime, right? You guys have been telling me to do it. Everybody's been saying make videos on the main channel, man. Well, it does take a little bit away from the live show when I do it. Okay, if you want to add anything in, this is a members only live stream. It's a member chat live stream, so what it means is only members can talk in it. We're gonna do in Discord, I'm gonna do the Patreon stuff. If you're a Patreon pledger, please make sure you've joined the Discord if you want to join into like a conversation on Discord. And if you're a donator, that also goes for you, and a member. And when I say member or patron or donator, all three of those are the same thing, okay? I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're a member? Well, if you're not on Patreon, you can't come do this. No, donating anywhere, even on PayPal, gets you access to everything. If I could, I would take the people that pledge to me on Patreon and allow them to be members of the channel for free, but YouTube does not let me. It's in the code of YouTube. I can't do it. But I want to go to the live chat. Let me see what you guys want to add to it. Ask questions if you want. If you have a statement, drop it, and then I want to finish this out with some new information. I didn't even know about that. Well, I might have saw it, but it might not have sunk in. Let me put it on the list really quick. Let me pull the list up. Duh. Where did I put Atlantis on here? I didn't put it on. I thought that they'd found Atlantis in the Bahamas, or was it the Caribbean? I forget, but I'll look into it. Atlantis is one of my favorite subjects, by the way, because it was mentioned by Plato, well, not Plato, I forget who, but it was mentioned a long time ago in some work that some important people did, and then mainstream archaeology has pretty much deemed it not real. But in reality, I do kind of believe it was real. You know me, I do think there's a good amount of evidence out there that some kind of technology was used in the past. I don't know if it was at the level of today. I don't know if I don't think they had combustion. I think maybe they figured out a different way to draw electricity from the earth. I don't know. Then again, there's a lot of counter evidence also. So it's an argument, you know? Okay, let's see what you guys got. Don't forget the email. I dropped it. UNIRockersUnite@gmail.com. You might want to do a video on the claims that Atlantis is in Africa. There is some interesting evidence. Would make a great video. Didn't they find another continent also? But it was underneath the ocean. It was like an old continent had actually went under the ocean. Something like that. I forget. It's Kat, former mod that lives in north of you. Life pulled me away. Glad to be back and to see you're going as strong as always. Oh, good to see you, Kat. Thank you. Hey, life does that a lot, right? I only ask one thing from you guys, right? If you end up not liking my channel anymore, if you end up getting busy with life, if you end up having a kid so you're not on YouTube, whatever it is, stop in sometime and say hi. You know, catch us up on what you're doing. Or come back and chill sometime if you can. But if you don't have time, I get it. There's a lot of YouTube channels I'm just too busy to go hang out at that I wish I could hang out at more. I listen to a lot. I just don't have time to chat and stuff as much, but I get it. I completely get it. Yeah, best location I've seen to date. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to look at it. I'll watch that show too, Kev. I catch up on all your stuff, but I haven't seen the last 2 or 3 of them, so I'll get caught up. I've seen the African Atlantis video. They do make a good argument. I will definitely do my reaction to it for sure. Didn't they find the Lighthouse of Alexandria? Oh my god, if they did, man. I really need to know. Plato. Did I say it right? Oh, I did? Who did I say? Did you, Kev? Must have missed it. Yeah. On a Freaky Friday? Awesome. What do you think it was on the cards handed out at Poppycock's funeral? I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up. I have no clue, but let's put it in the list. I don't even... Poppycock? Is that a joke? Are you joking? I'm just playing. Still have to catch up on that one. Thanks, Ket. The one in Africa. Thanks, so Uni. The channel that covered Atlantis was Brightside. Okay, I'll take a look. I'm getting into the Adam and Eve story, the Chan version declassified by the CIA. I've never heard of that. And I've been getting into a couple stories about Adam and Eve where they say that there were other books written that describe some other events. And I was just watching a argument about Satan being in the Garden of Eden and how and then going into Satan and how there are people out there who say that Satan really wasn't turned away from God, that God hired Satan. Like so like there's a group of people, you can look this up, who think that God needed his best angel to challenge man because he could trust that angel the most. And of course, all men would hate him for it, but in God's eyes, Satan's just doing a job. Although I'm not saying I believe that. I don't know what to think on it. I'm still like getting, you know, educated on what people are saying about it. Anyway, I know some of you have heard of that though. Can you look at B.B.ster Scott YouTube, Paradise Refugee? He'd been recording the skies for years, capturing UFOs. You might find it interesting. Yeah, I will, for sure. That's the name, BBSTER. Definitely will, man. Love it. Okay, Smokey. All right. Now let me save this. What's the date? Okay, this was December 17. Member chat suggestions. Yep, save that. Got it. All right. Now I've got the list of turned in video ideas and topics for me to look at. I've got it saved. So let me catch you up on the last couple things I want to tell you and end this stream out. Might be streaming in a little bit. When I get done with this stream, I'm gonna eat because I am fucking starving and I've been doing shit all day. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sit down and chill, and then I might be streaming with Creamy. We might play some video games. Definitely gonna be streaming with the Creamstar more often over here, because doing the gaming streams over here is something I can do after I've done video production all day to unwind, you know, play some games and shiz. Okay, let's get this done. Oh yeah, Anna. I've been there with that one. I've been looking into that also a lot. It actually really kind of fascinates me because Saturn and Horus and all of that, like Saturn and the connection to Horus, and then you look at how some people say that some of the angels represented in the Egyptian, some of the gods in the Egyptian religion seem, now this is just another alternative train of thought that some people have. I am not stating that I believe it or that it's real. Okay, I gotta say that disclaimer, because if you've been believing in pizza lately, you need disclaimers. Anyway, your mind has been warped. But so some people think that some of the gods that are represented in some of the ancient religions that are polytheistic, poly, right? Because mono is one and poly is many. Some people say that polytheistic religions of the past actually translate to angels written about in the Book of Enoch, and other Christian or messianic religions have confused. They say that it's possible that, you know, ancient religions could have been worshiping angels instead of gods. This is an argument I've seen, actually, which is really strange, but not saying that there's any argument to it. It's just that some people have these blogs, you know? Okay. So this was really cool. Drama Alert actually talked about it. In the effort of defending PewDiePie, hackers hacked the Wall Street Journal. Okay. With a pro PewDiePie message. I just want the picture. Are you kidding? Oh, there it is. So this is what was on the Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal public apology to PewDiePie. December 17th. Wall Street Journal would like to apologize to PewDiePie due to misrepresentation by a journalist, those of whom have now been fired. We are sponsoring PewDiePie to reach maximum subscribers and beat T-Series. Hackers, I have a question for you guys that hacked the Wall Street Journal. Why didn't you just delete them? They are the worst news publication that exists to date. If you guys didn't know, they say they just did articles about how PewDiePie, it was a lot of these news sites, not just Wall Street Journal, but they're all doing hit pieces on PewDiePie because he was playing a video game, a random video game exactly like PUBG, where when you join a lobby, you're in there with hundreds of other real players randomly. And one of those players had a bad name, so they said that that proved that PewDiePie is anti-Semitic. No joke. That is how bad our media is. They look at how the mainstream media makes up shit about Trump all the time, so now they think that anyone that they don't like, they can just make shit up about, because in their liar head, their unhonorable fucking bullshit minds, that, you know, hey, if the mainstream media can do it, we worship the mainstream media, we want to be like them, we are going to attack. If you haven't seen, now I know some of you guys do not like PewDiePie. You have to watch his newest video. It has nothing to do with PewDiePie. Please, please, my friends, please. My response, you have to watch it. It has to do with the media lying to the people, proved by PewDiePie, and why they did. And I think PewDiePie is right. At the end, I'm going to just play it. I don't care if I get a fucking copyright strike or not. PewDiePie, I am playing this under the fair use article in the About section because this is important and people need to know it. Now, let me see where this is. Let me make sure I get this right.
More disappointed with articles about PewDiePie's ties to the alt-right. It's just thin connections being extrapolated over and over again. This is just not me picking one. If you go through, it's the general consensus from these articles. The more the mainstream media talks about it, one concern for Vox Media, much like other digital firms, is that revenue from sponsored content isn't growing as fast as it once did. Ever since
So PewDiePie did some research, some really good journalistic research. I would say millions and millions of times more thorough, more true, more sourced, and more realistic than the media organizations that attacked him. And PewDiePie found the reason why they're attacking him. It has to do with ad revenue. It has to do with the fact that these news organizations can't make money anymore because they've lied so much that no one clicks them and pays attention to them. And that's why they're attacking him in the first place. They're attacking him because Google represents 90% of all ad money that goes to the internet is actually given to none other than Google and Apple. And PewDiePie is a major representative of Google being the biggest channel on YouTube and pulling in massive ad revenue for YouTube every day. More than those, he gets more views than CNN and MSNBC in a single day. So you could see how he brings in more ad revenue. And what's sick is the ad revenue that he brings in is nothing compared to the ad revenue that CNN makes. They probably make $1,000 for an ad that PewDiePie would make $1 on. No joke. But my point, I cannot believe how thorough this video is, and you will be shocked at what these guys did to PewDiePie. Not only that, PewDiePie shouted out 28 channels. One of those channels had, on a 2-year-old video, a couple jokes that were sensitive to people. And now PewDiePie is exposing his army of 9-year-old susceptible people to alt-right political nonsense because PewDiePie at the end of a video shouted out a channel for doing an anime review. This anime review channel had also done some jokes years ago that were kind of bad. PewDiePie shouted out the anime review. How in the fuck does that have anything to do with the video the guy did 2 years ago? And even if PewDiePie would have shouted that channel out and he would have done a video a week ago that was like that, how in the fuck does that mean that PewDiePie is convincing his audience to be alt-right? It doesn't mean that, and these people are out of touch and crazy, and we both know it. We all know it. My point is the point that I've been making on YouTube for 2 years, that not only does hold on, I need to take a drink. My mouth is dry. Give me 2 seconds. I'll sum it up after that. About to sneeze. All right. My point is, not only, like I've done on YouTube for 2 years, not only is the media willing to lie to convince you of what they want you to believe, they also are willing to attack anyone as long as they make money out of it. PewDiePie's the biggest name. He's really popular right now because of his fight to keep the top spot on YouTube with a company in India. So he's getting a lot of press coverage and they want some of that money. But they can't just make money talking about how nice of a guy he is because no one will click on their articles. They'll just go watch PewDiePie instead of watching Vox talk about PewDiePie. So in order to make significant ad revenue out of PewDiePie, they're going to attack him, make up an invented fake controversy. The good thing is that everyone, whether they're on one side of the government or the other, one side of politics or the other, everybody is seeing through what they're doing. I ask you this: if you follow me and you see one of these news article places, sorry, that's what I call them, news article places. If you see one of these news article places lying like this about PewDiePie or anything else, write down the name of the fucking place. If it's the Wall Street Journal that's done it, never read them again. When you search for something, if it's Wall Street Journal, do not click it. If it's Vox, don't click it. If it's the Vulture, don't click it. Whichever one it is, keep a running list of who they are and do not read them. Do not click them. Do not give them ad revenue. And all YouTubers out there should be asking for the exact same thing. Okay? Only by all of us banding together and ignoring the people, we want these companies to go away. We don't need people that are willing to lie and fake out just to get your click, because they need 0.2 cents per click from millions of you so that they can pay the salary of the people out there that are willing to talk this way about other people, literally just to make money. It's ridiculous. They're selling their souls out, lying about PewDiePie because they don't care about other people. They look at, I don't know if they just say, he's too rich, he could retire, so let's talk bad about him. Oh, it's okay. We're not talking about a poor guy. They do it the same with poor people. They do it the same with rich people. They're just dirty, dirty people. I don't know what, if they didn't have like any type of good influence growing up that said, don't lie, but that's what it's what it is. It's all a big fucking lie, dude. They constantly are just lying to us, whether it's the mainstream media or any of these companies. And I have a cold and I can't take it anymore. Let me grab a cough drop here. I got some sitting right there. Can't breathe out of either side of my nose. It's not even one side anymore. I must have allergies, dude. I walked too much today. It's probably what it is. Okay. CNN's most views are in airports and bars, UNIRock. And how does that even count, right? You know? No one's even listening in airports and bars. They're just sitting there like, and you know what? Those bars, we should not, ourselves as UNIRockers, we should not eat in an airport bar or bar airport if they are playing CNN. If it's on, we should make sure we do not return to that place. We have to draw a line in the sand. And guess what? Guess what we have? And it's sick. You know, we can't stand up and challenge these people. We can't. What happens when we do? They strike you. They attack. They talk shit. There's only one way to hit them where it hurts. We need to hit them where it hurts, in their wallets. Well, how do they make money off you? When you click their article and read their shit, there's a little ad. There's all these little ads, and they make a few cents off of them. Just like I make money when the ads play in these videos. Speaking of which, I'm going to click the ad button. Sorry, not all of you will get an ad. I apologize. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, you got to hit these guys where it hurt. I'm not telling you to do it to good news agencies. The ones that lie to you and attack people like PewDiePie for lies, if they're criticizing him for something he did, fine. If they're reporting it, fine. But when they literally are trying to frame it a certain way just because they don't want you to like PewDiePie, and really, you know why they're doing this? Because some reason big tech gives in to these stupid news agencies. And you know they do. That's how the Ralph retort, the kill stream, got deleted. It's how all this shit happens. It's almost like, and I don't even think it comes from the news media first. I think they do it in the news media to propagate the world and get like the SJW squad behind them so that when they do it, they have people to defend them. You see what I'm saying? Because the other immoral people will stand behind these immoral companies when they do these immoral things. You get me? But just because we have to also keep our eye on these alternative media and mainstream media does not mean to take your eye off of the YouTube media, who is also lying to you, because I am sick and tired of these people who say, I'm a journalist, but then they get mad when you call them media. They are journalists, the same fake journalists, but still false. I don't know what, pick a word. Journalists, the same as CNN and the Washington Post, making up bullshit fucking lies about anyone they want, anyone they're mad at. getting their little social justice squad to try to start shit with other people, thinking, oh, I'm gonna really mess up that person's reputation. The only reputation that any of these motherfuckers are fucking with when they do this shit, Washington Post, CNN, all the way down to the people on YouTube and Twitter and other places that are willing to lie and bullshit to get what they want, you're only hurting yourself. The old audience of people that believed everything you said, they are even fed up with you. Now, if you think you're going to convince smart, regular people to buy your bullshit, you're dead wrong. Last time I'm going to the chat, and then we are going offline for a little bit. Let's do it. What, Busy? Can you at least do it at the end of the show? I have to check the live chat first. Fine. Fine already. Busy wants to say something to you guys before we jump out of here. I'm gonna hit the live chat really quick, but before I jump out of here, or before I jump to the live chat, I heard that it's Tanner's birthday, Constantine's son. So happy birthday, Tanner. We appreciate you for watching, and thanks, Constantine. We love you. All right, you better have a good birthday for us. What, let's see here. I got okay. I got an idea. We'll play a song for Tanner's birthday in just a minute. Let's go to the live chat first, and then I gotta jump. I gotta eat and get ready for a gaming stream if I don't fall asleep. Very true. You're right. Well, thanks, Ben Mac. Yeah, this wasn't really a show as much as it's just a stream for the members. And make sure, pause it, Biz, real quick. You can play it after you pause it. Make sure if you guys are patrons, donators, or members that you're keeping an eye out on Discord. Because we're going to do a chat on Discord together here this week sometime. We're going to do another member-only stream, too, here in about 3 or 4 days. It will not be public like this one is. It will be unlisted, so there'll only be probably like 30 or 40 people there, but at least we'll be able to hang out a little more privately or some shit. The video won't be posted to my channel or anything, so. And just to make sure you guys are looking out for that. Happy birthday, Tanner. Exactly. Oh, man, I need to eat. I'm ready. Read it on your own time, so you get what's really hidden in it. Will do, man. All right, y'all. Busy wants to say something, but it's been a while since we've played this one. So, oh, hold on. No. Take it away. It's been a while since we've played this. I don't think I get a copyright strike from this. Wait a minute. That's not it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Haha, yeah. Here we go. That's a hella crazy guitar solo from those Muppets. Is that not surprising at how crazy the Muppets play guitar? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out of here. Busy has something he wants to say. We're gonna end this out. But before we go, once again, you guys who donate on PayPal, www.paypal.me/UNIRock, thank you for the support. I can't do it without you. I love it. I love the way this works because is in the state that the internet is in, it is not only super important that people, regular people who are able to get up here and bring you the types of shows that not just me, but anyone out there trying to put on a show for you. It's really important. Dorian, thanks for subbing. It's really important for you to find people that you can trust on the internet to bring you news stories, to keep you updated on things that are going on, and for us to try to make a difference some way. As much as we do make enemies sometimes, even those guys, most of them typically come around in the future once that shock is worn off from, some LARP that they've been involved in being exposed. And it does better, for the entire world, really, for a bunch of people, instead of watching CNN, to find a group of 50 or 60 YouTubers or independent creators that they like to watch. For me, I know that I've found 100 creators out there that make great content, and I don't need CNN, MSNBC, the New York Times, all those horrible places that are liars. I'm sorry, I don't want them to be liars, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say that they're not. They are. This whole thing with PewDiePie, a lot of people are going to say, I don't like PewDiePie, so it doesn't matter. You got to get out of that headspace. It matters when it's happening to an independent creator, regardless if they're on the left or the right or the middle or the up or the down, okay? It matters when people who should be able, if equality does exist, and the last time I checked, isn't that what those guys are pushing? Even though I don't think it should be pushed in the way they want it to be. If that is what they're pushing, why do they make things so unequal? Because it's not about equality. It's not about PewDiePie being alt-right, because he's not. It's not about Sargon of Akkad using the N-word, because there are 1,000 creators on Patreon that use it every fucking day that aren't kicked off. It's about politics. It's about freedom of speech. It's about people who think that a person is their either political rival, monetary rival, whatever else you want to put in there. Those are the reasons why the censorship is happening. When you wield censorship like this, you are supposed to be protected by good people. There has been a saying in the United States ever since the United States became united, and it is, I may not like what you have to say, or it could be said, I may hate what you have to say, but I will give my life to fight for your ability to say it. There's a reason why people are willing, and yes, there have been millions and millions of people who weren't just willing to give their lives, they did, okay? Let that sink in. So when you are willing to wield censorship as a weapon in business or in politics, all it does is disrespect the people that gave their life to give you this freedom. Also, when you're willing to go around and lie about people politically, or try to convince somebody that a non-fact is a fact so that you can benefit from it, it is equally as devastating to free speech and equally as devastating to the people that fought for free speech. This all has to stop. We are making an impact. If you look at the majority of responses to people, let's just use the PewDiePie thing as an example because it's the newest one, but we could say the Mumkey Jones thing, the Sargon thing, every single person that's been targeted like this. If you look at the responses, those responses are saying the same things that we are. They are thinking the same things we are, that it shouldn't be that way, okay? So we have made a difference because a while back, there wouldn't have been a big, massive outpouring. The community is really showing its power because we're really coming together to oppose this kind of stuff. Patreon lost millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. People think Patreon could go under because of this. And it's more now scary than ever before because they have deplatformed SubscribeStar, the only alternative to Patreon. Remember all those people, and I know I've said this today, or I said this yesterday, but I'm saying it again. All those people that said, Sargon, if you're mad, Mumkey, if you're mad, all you people that are mad about being kicked off that platform, just go make your own platform, dummy, ha ha ha. They deplatformed the platform that they made. This is tyrannical. It's fascist. This is akin to every other fascist form of censorship that happened before a revolution. It is. This is akin to every I won't go that far or I'll get in trouble myself. All right, guys. I'm Audi 5000G. As always, donate on PayPal if you like me, but never donate to anyone on the internet if you're not getting by yourself and saving money at the end of the month. Take care of you before you take care of any of us. Make sure you guys press that subscribe button and that like button. And thanks to my members, my donators, and my patrons, and everybody else out there. Because you donate, it frees up all my time to be able to do this. So, like I always say, if it ever got to the point where no one donated, we would just do this a lot less often, and I would go back to servicing freelance computer repair and network service and things like that. So, no biggie, man. I just want to make sure you guys understand, even though I got to repeat myself, support creators that you think deserve it, and stand up to the ones that are lying and bullshitting. I'm UNIRock, and I'm Audi 5000G. See you in a little bit. All right, go ahead, Busy. My goodness, you're such an attention whore. You always have to be on the camera. Busy always has to be on the camera.
Thanks, you guys. Yeah.
Oh my God, Biz. You complained for all that time just so that you could say thanks? Really? Well, I mean, it is kind of sweet of you. Normally, you're never sweet, so I guess I'll give it to you. I guess I'll give it to you this time, Biz. I'll give it to you this time.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Tana! Happy birthday!
Oh, that was nice, Busy. What's with you? What is with you lately? You're never nice, Biz. What the hell, bro? Busy is never, ever been on the wagon. Busy is not on the wagon. Do not let him lie to you like that. Quit lying to them, Busy. You drank just before the show, or you wouldn't even be doing it. You psycho. Can somebody call Shane Dawson? My assistant is a sociopath. You try it, motherfucker. No, don't. Please don't. Don't do it, Biz. Get away from me. I will end the stream if you bite my leg. Stop.
MK Ultra microphone. MK Ultra microphone. MK